What's up? Hey guys, Scar Gaming here, and today I'm gonna play some Mordheim, City of the Damned. I could do all these epic warbands that I have. I have a lot, but I'm gonna do. Hey, we got someone. FP Kyle. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I don't know who to play. These ones are kind of the most as much as I love it, it's a little hard to deal with leveling up. I cannot live without range, so I'm not gonna play them. And which one? I'm gonna go with the undead. Let's do this.
You have been paid a great honor by our lord and master, Count Vlad von Karstein. Among his subjects, living and undead, it is you who have been entrusted with this important task. I wonder if you appreciate the enormity of the task ahead of you. The master expects much from you. I can sense your suspicion of me. It is true that I once served Queen Neferata, but it is in the halls of Drakenhof that my loyalty is now bound. Do you see this ring? It is Count Vlad's token, his sign that Baroness Katerina von Dernsbach is his vassal and agent. Beware, for I am his eyes and ears in Mordheim. What I learn, the master will know. Look upon the ruin of Mordheim. The mortals fear this desolation. Only the bold or desperate come here to scavenge and steal. Only the most fanatical come here to claim this devastation for their gods. The earth, the waters, even the very air have become tainted by the dark energies that have wrought this destruction. Nothing that lives can linger here long without being transformed in either flesh or spirit. Such concerns matter little to us. Our magic will sustain us against the malignity of the ruins, for the danger is little when set against the reward. The power that lies scattered about Mordheim offers a key to feats of necromancy not dead since great Nagash walked the land. Littered about the ruins are the weird stone shards, vessels of incredible arcane energies. In the hands of Count Vlad, these shards will transform the world, tearing down the fractious realms of men. Your duty is clear. Find the Weirdstone, and you will have a share in Count Vlad's mighty ambition. Fail him, and I promise you will find there is no escape from his rage, even in the grave.
That is what you call a badass intro. So, FP Kyle 1, that's my friend Sid. How you doing? So I'm playing Mordheim, City of the Damned here, going with the Undead Warband. Because they're just really badass. They're epic. They're pretty melee focused too, and I like that. I can't live without ranged, but I definitely prefer to go melee. Because up close and personal is just where I tend to enjoy having my guys at, and ladies. There are female characters in this game too. Can't forget that. Weaponsmith. I don't know if I want to get the Crypt Horror or not is the thing. I'm gonna not get the Crypt Horror this time around. Evaluator. Do that. There we go. There we go. scared for a moment. I'm gonna get a drag to start. Zombies and a ghoul. Hey Sid, look, it's you. That's an inside joke. I don't like the pale look. There, and a ghoul. Anyway, hi Sid. How are you doing? Everything going good? In case you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm equipping all my guys. I want to give them all the best equipment I can get them. Need to have them all well rounded out. Get the longbow there. A couple amulets and a pendant. There you go. There. Zombies need magic resistance more than anyone else. They have such low intelligence. They are very dumb. Zombies, not very bright. But we don't need to worry about that. Let's go to our first mission here. Oh, that's great. Here we go.
Just as you were closing to engage a rival warband, the horrific manifestation of the ghostly town crier causes both groups of warriors to flee in terror. As the apparition fades away, your warriors recover their courage. Scattered in their fright, your warband is spread out across the ruins, but so too are your enemies.
So that's the situation we're going into. We gotta work around that. Figure out a way to beat the enemy. The whole point of Mordheim is use your warband to fight other warbands and collect
A new round has started.
greenish black crystals that are randomly placed called Wordstone. I'm against the Skaven. The Skaven, these little rat people, if you're familiar with Warhammer and stuff, whether it be 40k or fantasy. Actually, I don't know if the Skaven are in Warhammer 40k. I know they're in fantasy, though. So, they're small rat people. They're fast, nimble. Probably wouldn't have been able to get right there, even. Especially in heavy armor. So, they're harder to hit, but they aren't as tough, and they don't have as high strength, usually. Dealing with them is going to be a little bit of a problem, a little bit of a chore. I can live with it. I've played this game for years. I can figure out how to deal with them. Let's introduce my warriors. My leader, my most powerful thing on the battlefield, is the vampire. Sid, you're watching. You know what a vampire is. You know how badass they are. I got him equipped in heavy armor. Some strong armor. That's going to protect him pretty good. Got a spear and a shield, so he's pretty well rounded out for melee. Not going to be missing too many things. Let's talk about the zombie then. Zombies are the grunt undead. They're the tanks. They're the meat shields. Kind of tough, but they can't really wear any armor. They got the clothing and helmets and shields, but they don't got anything else. I usually just give them a weapon and a shield and have them go out and be a meat shield. That's their biggest strength, is that they're meat shields. They don't produce any morale, and no morale loss when they get taken out of action. And morale is a big thing in this game. Wait, what? Hold up. Can I not? Ah, yeah, I can. If your team runs out of morale, or you reach a certain threshold, look on the top left. 14 for me, 16 for Skaven. If our morale gets that low, we immediately lose and suffer bad stuff for losing. Considering Mordheim, I'm probably going to miss this. I thought Mordheim was going to Mordheim. Actually, no, Mordheim was going to XCOM. That's XCOM, baby. God, so few people are going to get that reference. Oh, you. Some of these enemies are going to have skulls on them. These are high priority targets. They have things on them that I want. I gotta put them out of action to get extra bonus rewards. Leonek von Bundebad. That's a name. Oh man. You are in it. And it just got worse. Couldn't take that, so now he's got 2 baddies on him. Instead of just 1. I'd be able to easily deal with 1, but now there's 2. And that's bad. Drags aren't super tough, but what they are is very good at melee for some reason. Oh. And very, very strong. Actually pretty good with too. Put a bow in his hand.
A new round has started.
As he is with the greatsword, but you'll be able to put some hurt on some enemies. Yeah, in this game, bows and stuff aren't really based on strength. Strength does carrying capacity, so you can carry more stuff, and melee damage, and the ability to break parries, which is a defensive stance. You can go into parry stance. Toughness, it increases defense, which is as drastic as it sounds. Increases are a little bit small, but it's a little extra hit points. It also gives you poison resistance and range resistance. Somehow, being tougher and beefier makes you harder to hit with ranged attacks. I don't understand the logic either, but that's what this game's going with. I got no choice but to roll with it. This is the essence of Mordheim. Wordstone. That's the important stuff right there. Captain Crow. Hello, Captain Crow. Well, whatever I'm doing. How you doing? So, back to the explanation of the stats. Toughness does. Dodge chance, athletics stuff like
A new round has started.
Acrobatics checks. those are the 3 physical stats. There's 3 stats. Each has 3 stats in it. The mental stats have leadership, intelligence, and alertness, and your perception check. Perception is used to find traps, like that thing right there. I'm gonna have to go silent for a moment. Oh, is it that bad? Let me turn that down. There. Hopefully that does something. So I know another way I can fix that. Oh, I had it all the way up to 15 decibels. That's no wonder. Oh, that's professional of me, ain't it? The very heart and soul of Mordheim is right here, the Wordstone. Check the mic again. Check, check. Make my mic a little louder. Check, check. How's this sound? Alertness increases initiative, range resistance, so it's harder to hit you with ranged attacks, and perception, so you can see stuff like Wordstone and traps. You know, so you don't fall for a Stolfo by mistake. Window settings, sound, not really that bad. I'm not. Can you hear me? Are you picking it up? Hello? Okay, so apparently it's mic related. Is that better? Because I checked the settings and yeah, it was kind of low. There, alright. How's that? Now you can hear me. Alright. Yeah, I'm still kind of new to this. I'm not afraid to say that either. I'm new. And I'm dumb. Not really a winning combo. Awesome. I had a little bit of help fixing my mic problem with a viewer. Yay! Well, thanks. Not dumb, just learning. Yep, not dumb, just learning. Everybody gonna learn something someday.
A new round has started.
Oh, there goes him. Oh no, my vampire's a high priority target. Again, thanks. Oh man. Julian. That's the tough part about starting the game, is that it's very rough to start. Let's look at this. I've only taken, I think, one of them down. And my ghoul is almost down. I lost my my drag. Down a zombie. Game has a rough start. But when your characters start actually getting good, getting skills under their belts, higher level, more things they can do, and they start getting, yeah. You know the pain, starting a game and then having to start with a fresh new warband because your last one got wiped out so bad. Captainkrow. Oh, I'm actually also recording this. I'm going to post this on YouTube. Oh, game volume's too low now? Alright, let me bring it back up to 20.
A new round has started.
Man, the vampire is just overpowered, though. He makes up for the rest of the undead team. They're not that great. Is this gonna happen again? I had this thing happen where my vampire was the last one on my team. And he was the only thing keeping the morale from dropping below the threshold. And I won the game with him. Because they couldn't kill my vampire. Vampires are just wickedly OP. My highest warband rank, I've gotten all the way up to 10, maxed out a warband completely. And I think I had an undead warband like that and a human mercenary warband. And I think that's it. Yeah, I haven't gotten any other warbands to high ranks like that. I think I got a Cult of the Possessed up to rank 8. But after I did that, I just wasn't really able to go too high with them because injuries started stacking on my guys with mutations.
A new round has started.
Because really, really high damage, just also really, really squishy. That's the problem with the Cult of the Possessed. The biggest problem is the chaotic part, where mutations are random. Oh, shit. So I can't choose how they advance, except for the usual. But I can't choose exactly what direction they're going to go, because their mutations kind of pick their playstyle for them. If you're trying to build a mutant to be an archer, and he gets a hand mutation, one of his hands turns into a weapon, well, now he can't go ranged anymore. I've had that happen. It sucks. Really sucks.
A new round has started.
This guy just ain't scared of anything. That's their leader. No wonder. Mutations, ruining plan builds sucks very much. Yeah. mutations you need for an archer. It's the big eye or a bunch of eyes. Get like two-face or the second face or the crown of bones. Maybe even the wordstone horns. And the clawed feet. Those are the best one, some of the best ones to get. Because they're kind of the only ones that don't destroy the whole build. Oh no, 0 morale loss. Ah, so we're doing this again. There's another YouTuber, Game Night. There's another one that goes by that. You sound like Mordheim War Master. I've never heard of him. And I'm gonna definitely look into him now that you mentioned him. This is gonna be the fall of my vampire. Yep. But there's another YouTuber, Game Night, who does a lot of Mordheim stuff. And he's got a series called Mordheim Deadly Game. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but he only plays... Okay. A Mordheim War Master. Yes, I'm a Mordheim War Master. I lost my helmet. Die. Yep, there it is. Die. D-I-E. He goes all deadly, and he stacks on a few other challenges on him. But it wasn't always D-I. It wasn't always die. It used to just be like just deadly mode or something. That was a couple years ago, where he would always go on just deadly levels, and it was hell. And I salute him, because that is something only a hero would do. He is obviously too powerful. There we go. Let's go on another battle. Ah, I got no wordstone for that one. Yeah, I'm legit kind of scared to do all deadly, because I struggle enough on harder difficulties. I know the games, I can think out the mechanics. It's just knowledge and execution are two wildly different things. There we go. Popping my fingers.
Causes both groups of warriors to flee in terror. As the apparition fades away, your warriors recover.
But I have been thinking about doing it. Let's see how badly I get mopped. Hey, captainkrow, how big is the Mordheim fan base? I'm just curious. I'm against cultists. Okay. There's one. I'm not doing it because I want to enjoy the game. After I get bored of all warbands, I'll do it. Yeah, I want to enjoy the game. That's a good reason. There's no other better reason than that. Hey, captainkrow, what's your highest rank warband? Aw, tiny Mordheim fanbase. Well, I'm glad to be a part of it. I have fun with this game. I love it. One of the better games I've played ever. I love Mordheim. It's so fun. It looks amazing. Look at that. Oh yeah, Mordheim is grossly underrated. I've tried to tell a couple of my friends about it, but they hear it's strategy turn-based and kind of turn off of it. It's very complex, and that adds to a lot of the fun in it. It's just the complexity makes it hard as hell to learn. So it's easy to understand why they wouldn't want to get into it. Because take other games, like World of Warcraft. Well, what do you do in World of Warcraft? You make a fantasy adventurer, choose one of your factions to choose your race, choose your class, and then go. Alright, that's kind of simple. Minecraft, what do? Blocks. I should have looked before I left. Turning away the faint of heart. Yep, the devs made it very difficult. And you know what? I salute them. I congratulate them. Mordheim is not supposed to be easy. It is supposed to rip your soul out, feed it to Cerberus in front of your eyes, and then proceed to rip your heart out and eat it right in front of you while it's still beating in their hands. That's what Mordheim is supposed to do, and that's what it does. League of Legends is about as complex as Mordheim here. Imagine trying to explain to someone how to play League of Legends. You're bound to get into as long a conversation as you would for this one. Or this game right here. If you want to even call it a game, this is life. Okay. So... Hi! You're in the way. Actually, I was playing this game back before they added, not before they added the undead and the witch hunters and all that, before they added progression, when it was all just skirmishes and everyone's max level and you build things however you want. I never really understood the game back then. I was just did whatever, so I never really got into it back then. And then they added the progression mode, and I was older, and I was able to handle losing and stuff. And I really got into it. Devs should have designed the game to grow more difficult after rank 5. I agree with you, and at the same time, it makes sense, and I don't like it. Because the beginning is really hard. And then when you get into the game, it gets easier and easier because your characters are getting better and better. But if they made it to grow more difficult after rank 5, I would get scrimmaged after rank 5. So it makes 100% complete sense, and I love that idea, and I hate that idea at the exact same time. Oh. Okay. So you're a little more isolated than I thought. Captainkrow, do you usually use impressive units? Or are they just a little too costly? There's a lot of moments where impressive unit is just the best thing ever. But they're very expensive. Ah. Alright, you know what? I can see that. I understand that. Low levels, they're gonna get mopped. Gonna get destroyed. Hey! You... mutant. Aw, that's cute. Can't wait to lose an arm. One way or the other. You use impressive units often. I find that I don't use impressive units as often as I used to. Back when I first started playing this, I loved using the impressive units. I loved the ogre, the chaos spawn, and especially the crypt horror when the undead came out, because I just loved necromancy. And then I started using no impressive units and having the two heroes instead, and I've seen the difference it makes. I don't prefer one or the other. Really depends on the warband, mostly, but I see the strength in doing both impressive unit and no impressive unit. The good thing about having the impressive unit is you have a shock troop. That one big dude that can pick up one guy, slam him into the floor, clean the floor with him, use his friend as a dustpan. But at the same time, the enemies also have one. Yeah, what's your favorite warband? Your favorite faction?
A new round has started.
Okay then. It's a nice little bridge. Okay, so there's that. Moving him over here. No favorite. You're a master of Mordheim. The greatest in the world. I say that also. I like the undead a little more than everyone else, but I hate the Sisters of Sigmar. I cannot live without being able to equip at least one guy with a bow or something. And the Smuggler doesn't count. Smuggler is too focused on nothing but ranged. So it leads to strong as hell melee and a little bit of strong as hell ranged. Ah, units. Specific units. Some units are just awesome. I like the Dreg. The Dreg is awesome. He looks weird. He's got a big hump on his back. But I find he's one of the best melee units in the entire game. Not including skills, just his stats. One of the better, I should say. What units do you unlike? Do you not the like? Ow. Yeah, that's right. Take that. You don't like getting cut by a sword? Well, don't stab me with a spear. Gameplay varies with smuggler builds. I haven't used the smugglers too often to really know exactly what that means. So I say, yep, totally. Okay. Probably not a great idea to have you here, but oh well. Ah, well, that was easy. Okay. Let's try to get him to charge. Be a lifesaver. Ah, I ended up being further away. There we go. Without Globadier, evil warbands really suck. Ah, that Globadier is awesome. He synergizes best with the undead because well, half the warband have immunity to his poison. Ah! That Globadier is awesome. I love the poison one Globadier. Games Workshop, they did something right adding them into the game. Wait, no, don't route test yet. Ah, I haven't collected all the wordstone. I guess I won.
It is by these that loyalty to Count Vlad is made manifest. Your triumph proves your devotion to Drakenhof. When the legions of Sylvania march on the mortals, your service to the Master will not be forgotten.
His poison is good, but he has far better skill. Yeah, he's got that one that can heal your guys. Gives him a small debuff, but you can live with it. He's also got stuff to debuff the enemies, and I can take a look at all the skills right here. Welcome to the team. There we go. Right there, the enriched globe. Nope. That's it, the infused globe. A healer without having to be the warrior priest enchanting divine wrath. Who would pass this up? That is the first skill I get on the Globadier. Like this, none of that matters. None of that matters. That does right there. 15 hit points heal. That is some good stuff. The drag heals the vampire a little bit more than the first level of infused globe. Infused globe. But it costs him a lot of health to do it. So I've been stuck in a little bit of a dilemma. Because I'm not sure if I want to increase his toughness or his agility first. Or kind of do half and half when I get him to higher levels. Because I make him melee. All melee. But if he has more health, he can withstand more of the vampire bite. But if he has more agility, he gets hit less often. It's a duality of man. That's what it is. Oh, I started with a low rank warband. I didn't start off with a rank 5 warband. I don't have access to Necromancer just yet. 2 Necromancers is insane. I've only really ever used 1 Necromancer, but I've been wanting to use 2 Necromancers. That's what I plan to do with right here. 2 Necromancers and a Poison Wind Globadier. And every time I get a free Vampire Thrall, just increase the harem.
New hired swords are available.
Well, I wanted to start fresh. I wanted to start from back in the beginning that I usually do. Normally, I start at rank 5 and go on, but the game feels a little bit easy then. So I wanted to come back to the good old days where I would start a warband and then have to remake them just a couple battles into this campaign. You know, the good old days. Where this game was simultaneously the worst and best game I've ever played. It would drive me insane, but I keep coming back for more. There we go. Now you look badasser. Hell yeah, I want more viewers. I have fun doing this, and if I get more people talking, more people watching, that'd be a lot more fun. Got one of my friends, Riot Guard 69, who's doing his own stuff. He's already got 1.3k followers. And I saw that, and I thought to myself, what? How? So fast? I don't know how to do that, get that many viewers that fast yet, or that many followers that fast yet. I think I might do a couple more battles. No injuries, no injuries. High rank content. So is that specifically with Mordheim or just in any game in general with high rank content?
A new round has started.
Witch Hunters. Mordheim. Alright. I'll start playing my higher rank stuff. But another one. Not in this one. I've grown attached to the Mournbane. Oh, that is an unfortunate name. Oh well. Next time I stream Mordheim, I'm gonna go with one of my high rank warbands then. Maybe I could level one up to high rank too before I start the stream. Have a new fresh warband that's new and fresh and still high rank. That's a good point. Should I do competitive in Overwatch then? Ah, that would be... That sounds horrifying. But yeah, I'll do more high rank games with Mordheim. If I can level this warband up some, or just choose one of my other warbands. Do another one completely. Okay. Ah. Oh, he's low level. Ah, I got too used to my vampire being so epic, able to take on 5 enemies and an ogre, that I ran everyone away from him. I can go back to the Burning Angels with all the mistakes that I made with them. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh man, that is a very bad hairstyle. Whatever barber did your hairstyle should be fired.
Objectives updated.
Huh. PvE? Is that player versus enemy? Or like the player versus the game?
A new round has started.
Player versus entity. Yeah, versus AI. I swear, sometimes the AI is just stupid as hell. I've been able to win games because some AI just don't know what to do. They're in a one position, move into a wall, stay there in ambush stance. Environment. Player versus environment. Well, that sounds way more threatening than just entity. Player versus environment. Oh, a Templar. I love Templars. They can resist my terror and my all alone. So, what I do every time I see a Templar is I very bravely run away. Where's the rest of my team? Over here. You did not have to do that. Could have just stayed quiet. Didn't open your big purple fart mouth. Very wise indeed. My vampire normally eats Templars for breakfast. Without any milk, too. But that's high levels. I'm talking about high level vampires who can go toe to toe against an ogre. I've had a vampire do that before, and I think it was the Burning Angels leader, the Burning Angels vampire who did that. Heavy armor, axe, and shield, able to go toe to toe against an ogre and not win, but hold his ground long enough for the rest of my team to come in and help finish it off. I think he had like 130 something% parry. That ogre was having a hella hard time trying to get past his indestructible shield.
A new round has started.
That's right, you take that. Ow! Flagellants and ghouls are pretty much the same thing. Really, the only difference is flagellants can use flails, and ghouls are able to infect you with a disease that lets the necromancers rip you apart. In short, flagellants don't need no help tearing someone to shreds, and the ghouls are better team players. I'm cursed when it comes to ghouls, because they always die on me. I'll have my vampire here get put out of action twice. Each of my zombies get put out of action like 5 times. Remember, I have a dark soul on another warband, and he's got, you know, a missing leg, chest wounds, megalomania, maimed hand, all kinds of insane injuries on him that hinder him so much. And then there's some of my ghouls who get put out of action once or twice and they die. Ugh. RNG just doesn't want to let me have any ghouls. And they're one of my favorite units in this game, because I love ghouls. There's World of Warcraft, the Death Knight class. They can summon ghouls. They're undead, instead of these guys just being alive, but deathly. And I just loved ghouls ever since then. Cannibalistic, necromantic thingamabobbers. And Mordheim doesn't want to let me have any. That's just heartless. That is cold-hearted right there, Mordheim. Do I blame you for it? 100%. Do I keep coming back for more? Yep. I'm not very wise. Brains. Now I can deal with this Templar. No! No! Damn game. I had it all lined up and everything. Charge the Templar, deal some damage, deal some more damage, and then that. That's what this game does to you. Rips your heart out and eats it right in front of you while it's still beating. Mercilessly. Showing no compassion, no love. Just hate all the way through. The RNG. I've turned religious because of it. RNG has made me religious. That'll be fine to deal with just them. I need to get in this fight. There we go. No! Again! How does that get in the way of a charge? No, that's the worst game mechanic in this. Wooden beams that block your charge nonsensically and illogically. If I had a dime for every time that happened, I would have 7 dimes. Actually, more than that. Just... Oh, I see what you mean. That's happened to me plenty of times, and I hate it just as much as it did the first time it happened. First time it happened, there wasn't even anything in the way. He just sort of charged and ran like right through the enemy, and the game broke. I had to quit out and do it again. Because after that point, the game just stopped saving what happened after. He wouldn't stop running into the wall. There we go. You think you're so tough? Just because your shield has a emblem of Sigmar on it? I probably shouldn't have attacked you. Oh, you're tough.
A new round has started.
Oh, I pray to the great Lord Finch. Give me luck. See what I tell you. Game has turned me into a priest. A priest of the great god of chaos. He sometimes smiles on me. Missing 2 times with a 95% chance to hit. Oh, only 2 times. I mean, Mordheim is being generous with you. Things aren't going so good again. Need to finish off this Templar, but he just won't die. Do it. Do it. Ugh. Well, are you kidding me? Missed by 2%. There, see? Now dealing some damage. Uh-oh.
A new round has started.
There you go. You feel your sins crawling across your back. Ah! Finally! Oh, he had word stone. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's right there. What do you mean no action available? Ah, the vampire. Alright, fine. I'll have him just walk over here. And do nothing. Me.
Objectives updated.
What was I doing again? Oh, I was just gathering wordstone. That is another flaw. All the game's flaws. Yet we never leave. We can never leave. It's roped us in. It's a drug. Piotr! No! Oh! I think Mordheim is the epitome of, I hate this game so much. I love this game so much. You gotta give it credit though. It screws over the bots just as much as it screws over the players. I've had insane things happen where my guys survive simply because RNGs just didn't let the bots have their way.
A new round has started.
See, Mordheim hates everyone equally, including its own NPCs. There's a Blood Bowl, another Warhammer game, and I swear that game has the AI roll the dice for every action before they do it, and then they decide whether they want to do it or not. And it's sweet, sweet, sweet victory.
By these that loyalty to Count Vlad is made manifest. Your triumph proved your devotion to Drakenhof. When the legions of Sylvania march on the mortals,
You want to see my my high-level undead warband and all the flaws it has? Because I made that warband during the beginning of my Mordheim career, so I wasn't at all experienced with skills and stuff. I have no idea, but sometimes it really feels like it is. I'm convinced that Blood Bowl AI gets to roll the dice before they do their action. You kind of reminded me with that, yes, high level, kind of like the aliens from Toy Story. The claw. Oh, what? I'll come back to that. But for now, high level warband. Oh, they're in the middle of a battle. Let's do it.
Your scouts have discovered a rival battlefield facility. These warriors are clustered around their
I forgot what
making
made
them
me
very attractive.
leave this battle. I think it was just taking too long. Couldn't find the AI anywhere. Oh yeah, that's it. I set up a little defensive spot. Stay in one spot, let the AI come to me. But I sat there for an hour and nobody came after me. So I said, alright, I'm just gonna quit. I'm bored.
25% of your stone claim. A new
Oh!
round has started.
Oh, that is not what happened. Oh no. Oh yeah. I haven't been getting skills for their spells. I don't understand that. That confuses me. Oh man. I'm so confused. I'm lost. I don't know what's happening. Not gonna chance Finch's curse anymore. I'm crazy enough too. I will. I'll do it. No pain, no gain. Well, that's my necromancer. My dreg. This is the ultimate decider in most fights, is the dreg. When the vampire isn't around, obviously. The dreg is just a mini, slower vampire. And I don't remember how I built anybody. Oh yeah, I also got him Frenzy at one point, because I thought it was going to help. Like I said, I didn't know where I was going with any of these warriors. One-handed, spear-wielding ghoul. And one-legged, too. Look at him. That's the one ghoul I was allowed to keep, and look how messed up he is. Screw you! Oh, you're slow. You're slow. You're so slow that old yo mama joke had time to fester. Oh man, this guy, I remember, this guy's movement has been reduced down to 1 before. Eh. Look at that pitiful ambush stance range. Zombie with a peg leg. That is the ultimate anchor. And I think that zombie with the sword is the only one I have that doesn't have a peg leg. I put my warriors through hell and back. No break, no rest. Just war. War! What is it good for? Brains. That's what it's good for. Oh. One-handed zombie. Seriously, still don't remember what my mindset was behind making this warband. The only thing I can assume was, oh hey, that looks like a cool skill. Ooh, I wonder what happens if I do this. He's not a spellcaster, so I might as well increase his toughness first. This guy not get a turn? Let's try to finish this battle. Mage Slayer. Hi. How are the kids? Oh, that's nice. How's work with the wife? Oh, not so good, huh? Trying to explain to my one of my friends at one point that that dude was the biggest, toughest thing I had in my team. And he said, "Oh, no, he ain't. He's got a bone stabbed through his leg." He probably did that himself. Oh, he's not tough enough to resist his own stab. Everyone's already maxed out here, so I can't really level them up past what they're at. Well, except for that one zombie. Just not having any luck against this guy, are you? He's resisting all the poison. Melee doesn't work on him either. You're screwed, dude. Yep. I had no direction with this warband. I was simply taking whatever sounded cool. This is the oldest warband I have. Really? Did that really happen? Did he glitch his way out of melee? Oh, little bitch move right there. Oh yeah. Foreign object in the leg.
A new round has started.
Ah. No room for one more? Oh, that ended swiftly. Let's do that. Yeah, I've seen the option to get rid of the entire warband and start a new one. It's just I'm not sure if we start with what resources we had at the time. So I've never done it. That and well, this was also newbie me, so I wasn't thinking much. Look, I'm keeping a zombie with one arm. You really think I was going to be thinking? Alright. There's the other reason I haven't really disbanded the Burning Angels is because they're also my oldest warband. They're the first one I ever made that I still have because they didn't all crash. So I have a little bit of a personal attachment to them. Have you ever had that where you just sort of get attached to the warband even though you know they kind of suck? Oh, that's right. You're injured. Ghoul. Ghoul. Alright. See, that's what I was afraid of. I still have all the... Oh my god! Yeah, I still have everything. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. There we go. Still have everything. Alright. Let's restart the Burning Angels. Right. Much fun, much fun. Oh, will I be going against rank 0 enemies still? Or am I going to be going against them high-level folk? I don't like the pale look. I don't remember what I gave everybody. I think I did this with the vampire. Except in story missions. Alright. That's good. Ah. I didn't have any of that. Forgot I had another necromancer. Where's the other... Oh, down here. There we go. The new Burning Angels has been reformed. Just gonna make my vampire look how I want first. There we go. There's my new warband. Check one of my other warbands. Also stuck in battle. I'm feeling a little bit exhausted now. But I had fun streaming Mordheim, playing Mordheim as always. I had fun talking with you, captainkrow. Thanks for the advice on the game and Twitch in general. And to anyone else who watches this after, I did record this and I want to post the video. Thanks for watching. captainkrow, thanks to you. And Sid up there, however high that is on the chat list, thanks for joining too. And I'll see you guys